If you guys are ready, we'll get started. You can find a seated position, just sitting however it feels good in your body. Let your shoulders roll back, relax them down your spine. And you can let your eyes close when you are ready. And just arriving in stillness here. Let's find an inhale through the nose. And then exhale through your mouth with a sigh. Breathing in. Exhale with that sigh. One more breath like that. Big inhale. And exhale, release. Just return to your natural flow of breath here. In and out through your nose. As you breathe here, start to ground yourself into the present moment. Just keeping your awareness to your breath, to your body. And letting go of anything that doesn't serve you in this moment. Start to deepen the breath. Your next inhale, take that breath into the belly, let the belly expand. Deflate back to center as you exhale. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, coming back to center. Continue at your own pace, keeping the breath slow, deep. Take a moment here to set an intention for your practice. Anything you'd like to focus on today, maybe an affirmation, I'm safe, I'm loved, or maybe you focus on balance or strength, or maybe just on your breath. Open or keep them closed. On an inhale, let's sweep our arms up, lengthening up from the waist all the way through the arms, through the fingers, shoulders are down. On your exhale, we find the side bend over to the right. We bring that left arm up and over, rotate the chest up. Press into that hand, into the sitting bones. And let's release. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, side bend over to the left, right arm up and over, rotate the chest up. And let's inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, we're going to hinge forward from the hips, keeping that back long. Just let the hands fall wherever they fall naturally. Little tuck in the chin. Keep pressing your sit bones down towards the mat. Inhale, those arms up, switch the cross of your legs here. And as you exhale, find your twist over towards the right side, looking over towards that right shoulder. And let's inhale, bring it up. Exhale, twist. Other side. Broad through your collarbones. And let's release. Inhale. Take your arms up. Exhale, we're going to hinge it forward again from the hips. Keep the back long. Little tuck in the chin. Let the hands fall where they fall naturally. back into our twist, but we're going to keep it active. So we're going to find our twist to the right, just touch down, inhale, bring it up, twisting over to the other side. Inhale up, exhale, twist. Moving with the breath. We'll do one more to each side. And then inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. And from here, let's bring the soles of the feet together into our bum angle, and you can grab your strap here as well. You can bring your feet as far as close to the body as is comfortable. For the first one, we're just going to move the knees up and down here. Just inviting some movement into the hips. Breathe, staying tucked through the core, long through your back. And let's come to stillness. Okay, from here we're going to grab our strap. It's coming out a little bit wider than shoulder distance, so you can readjust as we move. We're going to inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, press it back. So when you press back, you want to keep the arms long and you want to keep the back straight. You're not pushing the chest forward. Keeping everything tight. So if it's uncomfortable, you can just widen that grip on your strap. Inhale and exhale. As you move, you can play with maybe taking a little bit closer. Keep breathing. One more. And bring it back to center. From here, you can remove your strap. We're going to extend our left leg, so you're coming into a seated tree. Right leg is folded into your midline. We're sitting up nice and tall. You can reach through those toes, either reaching, pointing, or flexing. See what feels best in your body. Inhale, arms up. As you exhale, we're going to hinge straight forward, just as far as your body will allow. It's still early, so we're not pushing too much into the forward stretch, and you can bend into that left leg as well, if that feels better. Breathe wherever you are. And let's release. Bring it up. Inhale with the arms. Exhale, we're twisting over towards the right side. Let's release. Inhale those arms up. Keep turning them until your left hand lands behind you, fingers facing away. We're planting that right foot and we're sending our hips and our chest up. Maybe you come to the tippy toe of that right foot. And let's release. Bring it back. Now, if it's not working for you today, you skip that.
I got the wrong legs.
Oh no. Okay. So we're switching our sides. So now when I say left, you must go right. Let's lengthen up, reaching into the toes as we exhale. We find that forward fold again, just as far as your body will allow. Breathe, keeping the breath slow and steady. Let's release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, we find a twist towards the bent leg. And let's unravel, breathing, sweep your arms up. As you exhale, we keep turning towards the right. Planting right hand fingers away from you, planting left foot, and then sending the hips and the chest up. Breathe. And let's release back into your bum angle when you arrive, bringing the soles of the feet together. And this time you can draw that legs a little bit closer towards the midline. Gonna grab the inside arches of your feet with your thumbs, and you're gonna open your feet like a book here. So you wanna try to get the tops of your feet towards the mat. So you wanna squeeze through the outer leg, through the glutes, and let's lengthen up through the spine. Breathing in, and as you exhale, hinge it forward. Maybe your elbows will meet your knees. And let's release, coming up to center. Draw the legs together. We'll meet in tabletop from here. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. We'll spread into the fingers. Raising the mat away. We'll start our cat-cow from here. We're going to inhale. Arch the back, head and tail into the sky. And exhale, round into chest. Press the mat away. Inhale, we bring the chest through. And exhale, round. And then start to find your own movement here. Moving with your breath, moving with intention. Any movements here that feels good in your body. Let's find 3 more rounds of breath here. Coming into the last round. Coming back through center. And then press yourself back into an active child's pose. Either knees together or apart. We're reaching the arms forward. Actively press those armpits down. Relax your forehead to the ground. Let's bring it back to center. We're going to tuck the toes, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet when you arrive. Big bend into one knee as the other one lengthens. Actively press that mat away, reach your chest back. Good. Relax the head and the neck. And let's look in between the hands. We're going to shift forward. Coming into our floating table, just hovering those knees off the mat, press the mat away, set it back downward facing, and bring it in, float that table, and set it back. Keep drawing your belly button towards the spine, core is active, forward, 2 more like this, set it back, bring it in, press the mat away, last one, downward facing, into that floating table, press the mat away, find a breath, and release those knees down towards the ground. Realign, readjust, knees under hips, wrists under shoulders, pressing the mat away. From here, left leg is reaching out behind you, right foot is flexed, toes towards the ground, right arm is floating up. We're going to open into our goddess shape, so we're going to line the elbow and the shoulder, the knee and the hip up, and extend. And bring it in, taking the gaze out just in front of you. Not straining through the neck. Keep breathing, keep the core active. Last one, bring it in. And lengthen here. From here, we're going to bend into that back leg, reach behind. Maybe you just reach the hand and the foot. Maybe you can grab it. Maybe you kick into the hand, lift up to the chest. Find a breath. And let's release, lengthen. Dropping right hand to the ground. You can always drop that left toes to the ground, otherwise you keep it up. 3 push-ups here, hug those elbows in, set yourself forward and down, and then press back up. Forward and down, and up. So really squeeze those elbows in towards your sides. Last one here. Bring the knees together. Tuck the toes. We're sitting back on our shins. Make sure that pinky toe is also out. Let's inhale, arms up. Exhale your arms into a T. We're coming into our calf face arms. Left is coming up and behind the head. Right is coming under, around the lower back. And then we're going to bend open and switch to the other side. Staying mindful of your shoulders, of your core, so you're not arching through the lower back. Big reach through the arms as you open. Good. We're going to find one more to each side. And coming back into that T. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Untuck the toes if you haven't already. You're going to find a dancing camel. Left hand is coming behind us. Inhale that right arm up. Maybe pause here. Maybe send the hips and the chest up. And then over to the other side. With your breath, with intention. Let's find one more to each side. Once you are finished with your sides, you can make your way into child's pose. Active or relaxed, knees together or knees apart. Yes, coming back to your breath, back to your intention. And let's bring it back. We meet back in downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, send the hips up and back. And looking in between the hands, we're going to shift forward again into our floating table, hovering those knees off the mat, bracing the mat away, sit it back. And bring it in. And sit it back. Keep the core active as you move. Bring it down. Last one, set it back. Bring it forward, we pause. Brace the mat away. And then drop down onto the knees. Find your foundation, brace the mat away. We're kicking right leg out behind us, foot is flexed, toes towards the ground. Left arm is coming up. Going to find our side opens and extend. And in and extend. Keeping everything active, keep pressing the mat away. 2 more. Last one. And extend. Into tiger, we bend into the back leg, reach behind, see if you can grab a hold of the foot, otherwise just reach them towards each other. Or kick into the hand, open up through the chest. Breathe. It's ready to lengthen. Left hand to the ground. 3 little push-ups here. Either grounding the toes or keep the leg lifted, shifting forward. Hug the elbows in as you lower down. And last one here. And up, land those knees together. We're sitting back on the shins here. Breathing in. Take your arms up. This time we come into our full half base. Your left arm is coming around, your right is coming under. Maybe you just reach towards each other, spread into the fingers. Or if you can grab the hands, otherwise bring your strap in your top hand. Breathe wherever you start. Yeah, I see on Khandir. You're just going to grab your strap and walk towards each other. Pressing that top elbow back. Tucking through the pelvis. Breathe. other side. Notice which side is easier or harder. And let's release. Big breath in, sweep your arms up. Exhaling, hands to heart. Let's untuck if you are still tucked. Into our dancing camel, coming over to right side. Inhaling, left arm up. With the chest and hips or just the arm. Over to the other side. With your breath with intention. We're coming to one more each side. And let's come back to center this time. We're going to pause here. We're going to stretch through the top of the foot. So you're going to lift your left leg off the mat. Just enough until you feel that stretch on the top of the foot there. Breathe. And let's release down. Over to the other side. Lifting that right leg up. And let's release. Find your way into child's pose. Few rounds of breath here. Coming back to your intention. And let's meet back downward facing dog. On your next breath in, we take the left leg high. As we exhale, we're going to step into the outside of the left foot into lizard. Nice big step here. Really make sure you can sink those hips low. Let's find our block. You can always drop that back knee to the ground. Wherever you are, we're tucking the pelvis, the core is staying active. Breathe here. Let's find our easy twist. Planting that right hand to your block or your mat. We inhale the left arm up. Big open. As we release this, we're going to step forward into chair pose. Land it, doesn't matter how you arrive there. Your feet are hip distance or a little bit wider. Tucking the pelvis, make sure you can see all 10 your toes. An option to bring hands to heart. A little bit more of a challenge, have them extended. Let's come to the right tippy toes. We're going to do one pulse only. Bring it up, one Shiva squat. Right leg is coming behind the left. Drop it down. And then bring it all the way up, hands to heart into your figure 4. Bringing ankle on top of knee. Breathe here. Flex that top foot, press that knee away from your body. Find your drishti or breath. It's okay to wobble, relax those shoulders down. We're going to release. Right leg is stepping back into crescent pose, high lunge. Nice big step, make sure your feet are hip distance. Inhale, arms up, relax those shoulders down. Tuck that pelvis, little bend through your back knee. We're doing one lunge here. Drop it down, press it back up. Let's revolve our lunge. Left arm is circling back, right arm is reaching up. You want to keep that big bend towards the front. Keep breathing. Let's release into warrior 2. Circle through the arms, rotate through the feet. Readjust however you need to. Your feet are more or less underneath your hands. Front heel lining up with the back heel or arch. Stacking shoulders and hips. Strong breaths here. From here we find Skandasana towards the back of our space. Maybe you pause halfway, maybe you lower all the way down. Try to stay lifted through the chest. Breathe, squeeze through those glutes. We release into star pose, lengthening up through the arms, through the legs. Turn your toes to face the corners of your mat. We sink into goddess here. Strong arms, strong legs, press those shoulder blades together. Beautiful. We're finding one squat here, lowering down, bring it back up, and then inhale again into star, lengthening through the arms and the legs. Turn your toes to face the long edge of your mat this time. Find a breath in, and as you exhale, we're going to melt forward into a forward fold. And you can rest your hands underneath your face, relaxing the head and the neck, or you can grab your ankles here and pull the chest down and towards the back of your space. Micro bending through those thin legs. Good. Breathe here. And let's come into a halfway lift. Fingers underneath the face. Inhale, lengthen through the back. Inhale back into star pose from here, lengthening up. As you exhale, warrior two back to the front of your space. Rotate your left toes forward. Back toes parallel to the short edge of the mat. Drawing those shoulder blades together. Legs reverse. Inhale, left palm up. Exhale, bring it up and over. Right arm behind the back. Big push into that left hip. And let's release into side angle, left elbow, left knee. Stacking the shoulders here, or take that right arm all the way over to the front of your space. From here, we make our way into an easy twist. Circle that top arm down, circle that back toes forward, and send that left arm up. From here, we make our way into side plank. Option one, right knee drops, right shin off the mat. You keep that leg back, or you come into your full side plank, staggering the feet or stacking them. Press the mat away, reach the hips up, breathe. And let's release. High plank, upper push-up. Drop into those knees, shoulders over, wrist. Option to flow or go directly to child's pose. We lower down halfway or all the way. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, sit it back, child's pose. Coming back to your breath, coming back to your intention. Slow, deep breaths. Let's bring it back up, downward facing dog. On an inhale, let's take the right leg high. Exhale, step it to the outside of the right hand into your lizard. Finding your block here. Activating through the core, tucking the pelvis. Breathe. Option to drop the back knee if you did so to your first side. Let's find our easy twist. Left hand is slanting. Take that right arm up. We're going to release. We're going to step it forward into chair pose. Take your time to arrive. Doesn't matter how it looks. Feet are hip distance. We're tucking the pelvis. Breathe. Option to have hands to heart. From here, let's lift that left heel up, coming to the tippy toes. One squat down, bring it up. One Shiva, left leg is coming behind that right. Roll it down, and then all the way up and around. Beautiful. Ankle landing on top of knee. We send the seat back. Breathe here. And let's release. Big step back with left foot. Crescent pose. High lunge. Inhaling arms up. Tuck the pelvis. Little bend for your back knee. One lunge down. And up. Let's revolve. Let's take that right arm all the way back. Big twist. Reaching through left hand. Maybe you grab that back leg. Strong bend into that front knee. Let's unravel. We make our way into warrior two. Looking out over that right middle finger. Breathe here. Relax the shoulders down, draw the shoulder blades together. And let's reverse, flipping right palm up. Exhale, bring it up and over. Left arm is wrapping around the lower back. Into side angle. Right elbow, right knee. Left shoulder stacking or reach it over. Let's bring it back into warrior two. And set it into Skandasana towards the back of our space. Let the chest squeeze through the glutes. Ek het nou weer ongeluk die laaste deel eers te gedoen. Yeah. From here we release into star pose, lengthening through the arms, through the legs. Let's turn the toes to face the corners of our mat. We sink into goddess from here. One little goddess squat, lower it down, raise it back up, and then inhale back into star, lengthen. Turn your toes to face the long edges of your mat, breathing in. As we exhale, let's fold it forward. Bend as much into the knees as you need to. Relax your head and your neck here. Hands then relax underneath the face, or maybe you grab the ankles here. Use them to pull your chest down and towards the back of your space. Deep, slow breaths here. And let's come into a halfway lift, fingers underneath the face. Inhale, lengthen through the back. Bend through the knees, inhale back into star pose. And then we open up warrior two to the front of our space. And then we're just going to circle down, finding our easy twist. Pointing left hand, right arm is floating up. And from here, your version of side angle, either dropping to lengthen or just picking that front leg back into side plank. Press the mat away, reach those hips up. And let's release high plank, upper push-up. Flow through your vinyasa, shifting forward, shoulders over wrist, hugging elbows in as you lower. Inhale into your back bend. Exhale as you sit it back, child's pose. Find the breath. Coming back to your breath, back to your intention. And let's make our way back into downward facing dog. Breathing in, we take the left leg high. Exhale, we're going to step it through into low lunge. So knee to chest, we shift forward, land that left foot or move it where you want it. Right knee to the ground. Inhale, arms up. Relax the shoulders down, tuck the pelvis, activate the legs, draw them towards each other, and with that activation, lean it forward. We're going to revolve our lunge. Left arm is circling back, big, open up, reaching through both hands, one to the ground, one to the sky. Staying active through the core. Let's inhale back, arms up. And as you exhale, tuck that back toe, sweep the arms back, and make your way into your warrior three. Remember, you can find your block there. So micro bend into that standing leg, flexing through that back foot. Let's find one Shiva squat here. Right leg coming behind left. We lower down, kick it back, and then we come up one-legged mountain, knee to chest. And from here we come into tree pose. So you can bring that right leg anywhere up the left leg. And if you have that leg in your thigh, press with that thigh muscles as much as you are pressing with your foot. You want to open the knee to the side. Breathe. Option to play with the arms. Otherwise, just stay in stillness. See if you can find that length all the way, rooting up from that foot. Let's release our tree. Big step back, warrior two. Looking over left middle finger, strong, then into that front knee. We're going to reverse. Inhale, left palm up, exhale over the head. And then from here, let's release back into our side angle. Or you're going to come into your bind. So bringing left shoulder towards left knee, and then left arm is coming around that front thigh. If you want to use your strap, you'll have it in your top hand, and your bottom hand will grab it. So the further your legs are from each other, the easier it is. It gives you more space. And it's quite intense on that front leg. And let's release into reverse triangle, lengthen that front leg, stretch it back, left arm overhead, right can stay, or you can just relax it down the neck. Let's release, easy twist. Planting right hand, floating left arm up. And then find your version of side plank here, either drop into the knee, rotate the shin off the mat, or your full side plank. Breathe wherever you are, press the hips up to the sky. And let's release. High plank, up and push up. Flow through your vinyasa or go directly to child's pose or downward facing dog. Back to your breath, back to your intention. And let's bring it back into downward facing dog. So toes, set those hips up and back. Breathing in, we take the right leg high. Exhale, step it through into your low lunge. Dropping that back leg down. Inhale, arms up. Tuck the pelvis. Activate through the legs, send those hips forward. Let's revolve our lunge. Right arm circles, spine to the left is reaching up. Inhale back into low lunge. Tuck that back toes, and as you exhale, send yourself forward into your warrior three. Find that resty, that spot in front of you that's not moving. Flex that back foot, micro leg to the standing leg. Want to rotate that back pinky toes towards the ground. One Shiva squat. Back leg behind front, lower down. Into one-legged mountain. Hands to heart, knee to chest. Let's come into your version of tree pose from here. Find your resty. Find your breath. Lengthen up through your body from that grounded foot all the way up to the crown of the head. And let's release warrior two. Step that left leg all the way back. Looking over right middle finger. Big bend into that front knee. Let's reverse. Inhale that right arm up. Exhale over the head. Push it to that front hip. Good. From here into side angle or into your bind, bringing shoulder towards knee and then wrap it underneath. Maybe your hands meet, maybe you've got your strap. So you want to rotate that top shoulder up. Breathe. And let's release into our reverse pyramid. Lengthening through both legs. Easy twist, circle the arms forward. Plant the left hand, take the right arm up, drop the hips, breathe. Let's find side plank, your variation, or kneeling. vinyasa. Maybe you add an extra push-up. Inhale as you find your back bend. Exhale as you sit it back. Into child's pose. We'll all meet in child's pose. So you can make your way there. Just coming back to your breath, coming back to your intention. Start to soften your breath, soften your energy. From our child's pose, let's lift up onto the hands, and you can widen the legs here if it's comfortable. You're going to thread the needle, so our left arm is going to go underneath right until your shoulder and your forehead comes down to the earth. Right arm can extend, or again you can lift up right around the lower back, if that feels good. Breathe into the sensations of your body. Just come to your breath. Start to slow it down. And let's unravel, coming up to center. Coming to the other side, spreading that right arm underneath. And let's release, coming all the way up to center. We're going to swim our legs out in front of us. Sitting up nice and tall. We're coming back into our seated tree. So our left leg is coming in towards the midline. Sitting up tall, grounded, reaching through that front toes. Let's inhale the arms up. As we exhale, we're going to melt forward as far as the body will allow. Notice if there's a difference between this one and the first one that we did. Breathe wherever you are. Use that exhale to take you a little bit further down. Our left hand is coming behind us. We're going to press into the bent leg this time. Send ourselves up. And let's come back to center. And we're switching our sides here. Bringing right leg in towards the midline. Sitting up tall. Inhaling arms up. Reach through that front toes. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Melt yourself forward. You can bend as much into the knee as you need to. Breathe. Right hand coming behind us, fingers facing away. We're going to press into the hand, into the knee, and send the body up. And release, bring it all the way. Back to center, extend the legs. From here we'll meet on our back, so you can rub your socks here and your stuff. We'll get ready for Savasana and cool down. Once you arrive on your back, you can hug your knees into your chest and just rock from side to side. Massaging out the lower back. And let's come to stillness here. We're coming into happy baby. So either just keep a hold of the knees, let the hips fall open from there, or you're going to grab the ankles or the outside edges of your feet. Press that tailbone down into the mat. Pausing here. Breathe. Option to start to rock forward and or side to side rather. Let's come back to center. Bring those knees back towards each other. Bring them into table, so knees over hips. We're going to open our arms into cactus, elbows in line with shoulders. If it's not comfortable, you can just bring your arms alongside the body. Legs are dropping over towards the right. You can always bring a block underneath the legs. And we're going to look over our left shoulder. And you can let the eyes close here. With each exhale, see if you can relax a little bit deeper down your hips, your shoulders. Start to let go of any effort here. Unravel. Coming back through center, we're going to plant the feet, lift the hips, set them back down, and then back into table, knees over hips, dropping legs over towards your left side. I'm looking over right shoulder. Again, relaxing your shoulders down, relaxing your hips down. Bring your awareness to your breath. Let's unravel, coming back through center. Plant the feet, lift up the hips, set them back down. And from here you can grab your block. We're coming into supported fish. So your block is coming in between your shoulder blades on the longer side. And then you can just get yourself comfortable there. Let me know if you need another block for underneath your head, if it's too intense. And then from here with the arms, you can open them again into cactus if that feels good. Otherwise, just lengthen them alongside the body. Legs can extend, you can have them bent or come into bound angle. I'm just opening up here for our heart space through the chest, through the throat area. So you can remove your block whenever you had enough, when you want to come back to a more relaxing shape. Keep focusing on your breath. gentle breaths. And from here we'll start to get ready for Savasana, final resting pose. So you can stay in your supported fish pose if that feels good. Otherwise you can remove your block. Find the shape that feels good in your body. Maybe extend the legs long, arms alongside the body, palms facing up. And just letting the eyes close when you're ready. Arriving in a place of stillness. And just let yourself be supported by the earth beneath you. Let's find the breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth with a sigh. Another breath like this, breathing in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more at your own pace. Big inhale. And then gently return to your natural flow of breath. Breathing in and out through your nose. And just be. Feel the weight of your body. Feel the back of your head. It's going to be heavy. Relax that space in between your eyebrows. Unclench your jaw. Let your shoulders be heavy and relaxed. Taking the feeling down your arms, your elbows, your hands, your fingers. Feel your spine settle. Let your hips soften. Your thighs, your knees, your calves, your feet, your toes, everything relaxed. Bring your awareness to the point where your body meets the ground. And just notice how the earth holds you. You don't have to hold anything. You can just arrive here, just be, just breathe. We'll be here for a few rounds of breath. When your mind wanders, just bring it back to your breath, to your body, to the stillness. We'll be here for a few rounds. I'll let you know when our time is up. back into your fingers, your toes. On an inhale, stretch your arms out overhead. Roll through your ankles and your wrists. Find any other movements here that feels good. When you're ready, hug your knees into your chest. Draw your forehead up. Give yourself a little hug here. Maybe set an intention for the rest of your day. And if you're ready, let's move back in seated position. On an inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale, hands to heart space, even in your practice. And thank you for sharing your practice